Welcome students. As one of you have reported that there is video quality problem for previous YouTube lecture. So I am recording same video again for you. Today we shall start with actual 12th standard syllabus. In 12th standard we are having chapter 1, that is advanced web designing. In 11th standard we have already discussed with impressive web designing chapter. In that, we have discussed simple HTML tag and how to write HTML programs. We have also discussed how to design simple form. In 12th standard, we are having first topic in advanced web designing is forms in HTML5. As all of you know, forms are used to accept input data from the user. When you want to allow user to input data into the HTML web page, we design form. Forms are designed to collect input information from the user. Whenever we want to collect any information from the user, we design the form. Say for example, college want to continue with its admission process. Then for admission, college will develop website, and on that website they will put admission form, so student can fill data in that admission form and college will collect input information from the students. Forms consist of form objects. These form objects can be text box, radio button, checkbox, drop down list, submit button, reset button, etc. To design form you can use some of these elements. These are the form elements, also known as form objects or also known as controls. Using this control, we can design the form. Form tag is used to create a form. Whenever you want to create form on the web page, you will use form tag and ending tag slash form. All the elements are placed inside the body of the form tag. Whatever element you want to include, let it be text box, radio button, checkbox, all these elements you need to put inside the form tag and ending tag slash form. Then input tag. In form, one of the important tag we are using, that is input tag. Input tag is used to create text or input field, to design text input field or any other input field such as password, radio button, checkbox. So to design any of such input field, we can use input tag. And by changing the value of type attribute of input tag, it creates different elements like text box, password, submit, reset, radio button, uh, checkbox. You can change the value of type attribute of input tag. You can create around 10 different objects or 10 different controls. These controls are text, that is the text box, password, submit, reset, radio button, then checkbox, hidden field, image, file upload field, and button. So these are the 10 possible values of type attribute of input tag. Now we shall see one example. Say program 1, write HTML program to design email login form. In exam also you will be given such question. Only textual description will be given, such as say write HTML form to design email login form. I have shown here the output of the form, how your form should look like. In H1 heading, I have displayed email login form. Then there is one label, that is email ID. Email ID, that text is known as label. Then after that label there is one text box. So include that text box, you need to put input type is equal to text. Then again on next line, there is password label. So this password label is used to identify which is its next field. So after that there is one text box like field, but actually it is password field. So whenever you will type something in that field, it will display like asterisk symbol or dotted or dot, or you can say disk symbol. So if any person is sitting next to you, will not be able to read what password you have typed. Then there is one login button. Actually it is submit button, and on which we have displayed value login. And another is reset button, on which we have displayed text cancel. So this is the output expected. So to design the form, you need to open Anwriter HTML free editor on your mobile, or you can use any of the text editor. If you are using computer, then you may use Notepad. So here I have opened Anwriter free HTML text editor. Now here, as you know, every HTML5 program will begin with doc type. So here I'll put, say, doc type HTML angle bracket complete. Then first tag you require, that is HTML. Next is head. Then you need to put you need to put okay, spelling mistake is there. Say title. You can give any title to your web page. Here I am giving title, say my web page. Then close title, then close head. Then you need to start with body tag. Body, I will leave 2-3 lines. Then close body and close HTML. Inside body, I want to display one sentence in H1 heading. So I will put H1. I want to display text, say email login form. So here I am writing email login form, then close H1. Now if you want to see its output, then you can click on play button. So just click on play button, so it will show you output in preview. So again, to move back, click on back arrow. If you want to apply background color yellow, then use attribute of body tag body space its attribute bg color is equal to, say, yellow. Then play this form, and in output you can see here background color yellow is applied. Now again move back. Now we want to actually start with our form. So to start with the form, you will use form tag, and at the end you may close the form. As I told you, all form elements should be written inside the form tag and ending tag slash form. So here I want to put first label, that is email ID. So I will put there label, say email ID. Then you need to put text input field, so you will use input tag, then its attribute, say type is equal to, you want to put text box, so you will put input type is equal to text. If you want to name this field, then you will use its other attribute, that is name is equal to, say t1, or any name you can put. Now if you want to check its output of this line, then just play this form, and here in output you can see email id, and there is one text box. So input type is equal to text has created one text box. Again move back to your source code. Now here, okay, to move to the next line, you will use break tag. One more break tag I am using. So again break. Now you want to put another input field or another label first, that is password. So type there password. Then you want to put password input field, so you will put there input tag, its type attribute, and type is equal to, its value should be password. Okay, if you want to name this password field, then you will use name attribute, name, and which name you want to assign. Suppose it is, say, p1, so you will put there p1, so it will create password input field. Now you will play this. When you will play this form or run this form, in output you will see the password field. Now in email id, if you put your email id such as, say, abc@gmail.com, password you may put any password, say 1234 or whatever your password. So when you type password, it will display this symbol or dot. Again move back. In login form you need to display login button and reset button. So again, to move to the next line, I am using break tag. Again break. Then to include submit button, that is login button, you will use input tag, its type attribute, so input type is equal to submit, and you need to change its value. So here you will put, say, value, which value you want to display on submit button, say login. So whenever more than one word are there, that text you will write in double quote. So here I want to display, say, login text. Okay, now run this form or run this web page. In output you can see login button. When you will click on login, that form data will be submitted to the web server, or that form will be logged in. Again move back. Now I want to input one more field, so again I will use input tag. I want to add here reset button, so type is equal to reset. On reset button I want to display text cancel, so I will use its value attribute. Value is equal to, okay, equal to symbol did not come. Value is equal to, say, cancel. Value is equal to cancel. Like this you can type your HTML code, and when you will run this form you will get output like this. So this is the simple login form for email or you can say email login form, on which there are field email ID, then text box, password, then password field, simple login button, that is submit button, and reset button, which is named with cancel. I hope you would have understood how to design simple login form or email login form. Thank you.